Greetings to everyone in this new episode of Console Gaming News. This is our weekly segment where we recap the highlights of the past week. Here's what's on today's agenda. Sony is collaborating with AMD on a new technology. Xbox games will continue to release on PlayStation 5. PSP fans have given the handheld a new lease on life, and why do I want to join them? Plus, the PlayStation Store has kicked off a massive New Year's sale. So to enjoy the next 10 minutes in comfort, brew yourself a nice cup of tea, get cozy, and let's dive into this week's top stories. According to analysts, the demand for the updated PS5 Pro console has fallen short of Sony's global forecasts. While exact figures remain undisclosed, reports indicate that some major retailers have been forced to sell the console below cost to move inventory. Scalpers have been hit particularly hard, especially those who imported consoles to regions where Sony does not officially operate. Experts suggest that this raises questions about the future of the PlayStation 6. Sony initially aimed to gauge whether gamers were willing to pay more for advanced technology, but the lukewarm demand for the PlayStation 5 Pro indicates that mainstream consumers prefer more affordable products, something that seemed obvious from the start. Nevertheless, it's unlikely that this will deter the Japanese company, which seems determined to charge more and more for its products. In light of this, would you spend $350 on the retro handheld console PlayStation Portable? Personally, I would, and here's why. The studio Retro Mod Works has been modifying PSP handhelds, turning them into stationary gaming systems that can be connected to modern TVs and played with a DualShock controller. They place the portable console into a compact case resembling the PlayStation 2, complete with a functional UMD drive on top for reading discs. The result is utterly charming and nostalgic, so much so that not only do I want one of these tiny gems, but it has also sparked a massive craze among gamers, leading Retromod Works to temporarily pause new orders. However, you can still purchase a DIY kit from their website, which makes the transformation even more affordable. The best games on the PlayStation Store were released over 20 years ago. At least, that's the conclusion of a user named Mahogany Man. He pointed out that the first 3 games in the Sly Cooper franchise hold the highest ratings on the PlayStation Store, with the first installment debuting in 2002. What's interesting is the breakdown of ratings. The vast majority of players gave 5 stars, no one, it seems, gave 2 stars, and the fate of those who rated it just 1 star has become a genuine concern for some fans. All of this buzz comes as Sony recently reminded players about the Sly Cooper franchise. Sony, in collaboration with AMD, has announced an ambitious project called Amethyst. Its goal is to achieve a new level of graphical quality using artificial intelligence without significantly impacting performance. Amethyst is also expected to make ray tracing and path tracing more efficient, enhancing overall visual fidelity without noticeable frame rate drops. Mark Cerny emphasized that ray tracing technology is still in its early stages, but predicts significant breakthroughs in the next decade. According to him, machine learning, not simply having vast amounts of memory, will play a key role in advancing graphics. While no specific timeline for the implementation of these technologies has been provided, Cerny hinted that the fruits of Amethyst might not be seen until the release of the hypothetical PlayStation 6. The current trend among console makers leans toward innovative technologies rather than sheer power. This dual approach aims to simplify optimization for developers while delivering top-tier performance and quality that satisfies both creators and gamers. After all, not everyone is willing to pay €800 for a new console, as we're currently seeing with the PS5 Pro. Important news for all PlayStation Plus subscribers with Extra, Deluxe, or Premium plans. On January 17, 2025, several significant titles will leave the subscription catalog. Among them are Resident Evil 2 Remake, Just Cause 3-4, Life is Strange, and Life is Strange Before the Storm. The full list of games is now on your screen. If you've had your eye on any of them, I recommend acting quickly. You've still got 1 month to dive in. Renowned insider Jez Corden has revealed that Xbox games will continue to be released on PlayStation. Upcoming titles like The Outer Worlds 2, Hellblade 2, Evolved, and others are set to become available on PlayStation 5, thanks to Microsoft's new strategy aimed at reaching a broader audience. Corden also noted that the company has shifted its policy, despite his own statement last year that such a scenario was unlikely. As always, profit takes precedence for the company over exclusivity on their devices, no matter what anyone says. Game director of CD Projekt Red, Sebastian Kalemba, has shared more details about The Witcher 4. The village shown in the trailer is called Brody, where residents have repelled monsters for years through human sacrifices. Ciri, being a powerful source, draws her strength from surrounding elements to cast necessary spells. The developers showcase the death of Miona, a girl Ciri tries to help in the trailer, but players will have the chance to save her in the game. The scene where Ciri twirls a chain is a nod to the trailer of the first Witcher, where Geralt battled a Striga. Additionally, narrative director Philip Weber confirmed that the new Witcher will include themes like sex, racism, and sexist humor, maintaining the tone of the third installment without softening these elements. Players' feedback on this direction has been overwhelmingly positive, leaving fans eager for more updates. The developers at Arrowhead have launched an unprecedented act of generosity by offering a free Helldivers 2 bundle in collaboration with Killzone. This initiative is a gift to all fans of the game, and all you need to do to claim it is log into the game before the end of the year. This move is no coincidence. The studio took note of player criticism regarding the pricing of items in the first bundle, which was set at $20. In future collaborations, they plan to adjust prices accordingly. This complimentary gesture to the community reflects the developers' commitment to listening to player feedback, fostering a closer bond between the creators and their fan base. Tech blogger Lovest Logan has visually demonstrated and proven that the PlayStation 5 can run PS3 games using the RPCS 3 emulator. By utilizing an AMD BC205 card, he successfully played Gran Turismo 5 and Little Big Planet 3, debunking the myth that PS3 emulation is impossible due to its complex architecture. Rumors have circulated that Sony is working on backward compatibility for the PS3, though it's unclear whether it will come to the current generation or if we'll have to wait for the PS6. In my opinion, it feels like Sony is simply avoiding revisiting the PS3 era altogether. Alternatively, perhaps the time for new remasters and remakes from Sony hasn't arrived yet. The legendary figure for the entire PlayStation generation, Shuhei Yoshida, has made his final visit to the company's US office before retiring. Yoshida dedicated 31 years to Sony, starting in February 1993, as part of Ken Kutaragi's team that developed the original PlayStation. From 2008 to 2019, he served as the head of Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studios, overseeing the development of PlayStation's first-party games. The PlayStation blog has revealed the results of the user-voted awards for the best games of the year in various categories. The best PlayStation 5 game of the year went to Astrobot, while Call of Duty: Black Ops 6 claimed the top spot for PlayStation 4. In other intriguing categories, the most anticipated game of 2025 and beyond was awarded to Ghost of Yoti. Not sure if GTA 6 was even on the list, but at first glance, its omission feels questionable. Black Myth: Wukong took the prize for Best Graphics, Silent Hill 2 won Best Story, Fortnite snagged Best Ongoing Support, Helldivers was crowned Best Multiplayer Experience, and EA Sports FC 25 won Best Sports Simulator. Of course, the objectivity of this voting is up for debate. It's akin to asking PlayStation fans which console is better, PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo. Well, I think you get the idea. The Chinese developers never cease to amaze. The free-to-play Honkai Star Rail is set to release in physical editions for PlayStation 5. MiHoYo announced a special edition of their anime-inspired gacha game, which includes a physical game disc, though its necessity is questionable since additional content will still need to be downloaded online. The bundle will also feature a set of character cards, 2 keychains, a postcard with game art, and a promo code for Honkai Star Rail offering in-game benefits. To top it all off, MiHoYo revealed a giveaway contest for a special edition Honkai Star Rail Dualsense controller. 5 limited edition controllers will be distributed via Twitter, though I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually make their way to retail as well. Sony has also decided to launch its own collectible items, but so far exclusively for the Japanese market. These include keychains shaped like controllers from various PlayStation generations, their portable consoles, featuring the original PSP, the fan-favorite PS Vita, and even the new PS Portal, alongside the current-gen mascot Astrobot. Why the company didn't include miniature console replicas remains a mystery. For those curious, these keychains are only available through Japanese gashapon vending machines. The most atmospheric PlayStation 5 exclusive in recent memory, Stellar Blade has received a festive winter update to celebrate the new year. Highlights of the update include a Christmas tree, decorations with garlands, and a snowman, a new minigame with prizes for completion, festive accessories, a new hairstyle, and 2 stunning outfits for the protagonist, Eve, including a Santa costume. Now that's a Santa we've all been waiting for. Additionally, a cosmetic set has been added to transform your drone into Rudolph the Reindeer, along with the option to toggle seasonal events and content inspired by Nier Automata. The PlayStation Store has launched its New Year's sale. Unfortunately, there are currently no discounts on the PlayStation Plus subscription, but it's quite possible they'll be added in a week. Among the interesting offers worth noting, Game of the Year 2024 Astrobot Spider-Man with a modest discount of 38%, the Silent Hill 2 remake with a 30% discount, the best-selling game of 2024 FC 25 with a massive 60% cut, and Alan Wake 2 remake with its price reduced by 50%. Some of the offers in this new sale will be available until January 7th, 2025, while others will end on December 25th. So if you're planning to make a purchase, I recommend checking out the full selection. Well, dear viewers, thank you for watching this new episode of Gaming Console News. This has been IT Wednesday. See you in the next episode.